Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and non-binary people of the universe, and welcome to another Nevermore stream. Welcome. This is a short little, very quick, very fast. Thank you for the hydration, Rowan. Thank you for the stretch. Very short, very fast. Little, I wouldn't say emergency stream, but it's there's a little bit of lore that we needed because there's a big event happening on Saturday. For the people who want to watch Saturday. Wait, no. Friday? Saturday the 24th. Prom. 24th? 23rd. Prom is soon, guys. Sometimes either Friday or Saturday. I think it's Friday. I want to say it's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Friday prom, guys. Tomorrow. No, wait, no. No, it's not. Saturday, guys. I'm confusing myself more than necessary. When is prom? I should know this. You know, for being an emergency streamer, I had to kind of be a bit fast about this. I'm not being filmed. When the frick is prom? Friday. Yeah, so it's being held the 23rd. 24th to me, because technically it's the 24th, 3 a.m. But yeah, 23rd. Yeah. Okay, here's the thing then. Technically speaking, for you, it's the 23rd. For me, it's the 24th. So that's why I got so confused. Because the thing for me says August 24th, 2024, 3 a.m. So I always had in my head that, prom is on the 24th. Even though technically speaking, it's the 23rd for everyone else. Yeah. Anyways, there's some very important information that needs to be, revealed on the for prom. So, yeah. The reason also I'm having a short stream is because my parents caught me yesterday playing D&D, so I'm not sure how much of a pain they're going to be today. So I'm being much quieter than I usually am, and just gonna try to make this as quick as possible. So very short lore stream. Hope you guys enjoy. Without any further ado, trying to move this along. Here we go. Is my audio correct? Yeah, my audio is correct. You know what? I'm not gonna have music. It's fine. I'm okay. My parents gave me a bit of a hard time, but it's like I'm used to it at this point because this isn't the first time they caught me. This is the first time they've caught me this summer though. For like the last 4 months, this is the first time they've caught me, which I'm so happy they caught me at the last 3 weeks before I leave instead of the first few months before I leave. But no, without any further ado, I wanted to see, because there's something called the Fallen Armor set, the Fallen Angel Wings, Fallen Angel Sword, Fallen Angel Helmet, Fallen Angel Armor, and I was like, how would the whole set look like? Oh, no. Alright, let's undeafen and unmute. The ravens have been... My goodness. Pardon, I need to get into my accent. Goodness gracious. I wasn't expecting to do the accent today. Or, I was expecting, but I haven't actually practiced. But I think I'm good. Alright, there we go. Don't get caught again. If you need to leave, do that. I will try my best. That's also why I'm speaking very soft-spoken, being quite quiet about it. Anyways, let's see. Knock, knock, knock. Asta. Hello.
Hi. Of course.
How are you doing?
I mean, I'm doing rather well. How are you? Just getting some things ready for prom.
Good. Have you seen Blith around out again, or are they...
I think they're out, sadly, at the moment. Either that or she's resting downstairs.
That's fair. I got one of the ravens gave me a little hint that we should... There's another letter for us somewhere.
Oh? Another letter, you say?
Apparently, a friend wants to communicate with us. The ravens... They've been difficult lately. Again, some of them are mad at us, not us, but yeah, are just angry. Others don't really like talking too much. Usually they're very talkative. I don't know what's with this school and what's been happening lately, but... anyways, one of the ravens at least was kind enough to tell us it's a letter, and okay, and this is what confused me. Laurie's old office.
Old office? Hasn't Laurie always had their office, or did I see them move and... didn't process it.
I don't. Maybe there's some other place at the school that is like the old office. I'm not sure.
I don't
Maybe
know what it means by old office, but I do know where I think they live.
I don't think that would be the office though. Let's just check their normal office first, just to see if the Raven was confused or something. But yeah,
Or we could just look around the school. Perhaps they shifted rooms.
sure. The Ravens have been
How are you
calming
doing?
down slightly, but yeah. Wait, I've been doing fine. It's been nice not hearing the Ravens constantly scream. Um, ever since we freed
Seems
Ren,
like our
they've
things
been,
did the trick.
yeah. Ever since we freed Ren, they've been a lot more happier. Still, there are a couple that are still attacking, but let's see. This is, yeah, this is
That
not,
should be Doug's,
yeah, no,
correct?
no, this is not Doug's. This is Cloud. I think it's Cloudy
Oh,
and
clouds.
I forgot. Oh no, it is Doug. Doug has another. Wait, guys, I'm confused. Doug also has a chair in the. Wait, why is the boarded?
Well, that's new. Good thing I always bring my axe with me.
I was gonna say the same. Oh,
Oh,
my axe is a little bit
we're
faster than
going to
yours.
need to replace that.
Oh, because
And perhaps the boarding too.
Oh, whoa.
What happened to all of their belongings?
Do you think us telling them the truth might have gotten them?
Oh dear. I think our stunt might have cost us.
Well, I don't think they. As long as they didn't tell the headmaster who told them. Honestly,
I mean, if they left, I think the only reason they would leave, considering they were so happy before and they didn't even realize what they had done, would be the
true,
headmaster finding something out.
true, but or maybe maybe they just found out that they were Pop and remembered. Because remember, in the story, Pop wanted to be free. They wanted to be their own leader. They didn't want to follow Peter Pan. But what is Laurie here? Laurie, it's just like Pop in the story. They're following another leader. Um, Lark is just another Peter Pan. Maybe they finally saw
Shh.
that Lark is just a
Say
Peter
that so
Pan.
close to their office.
Oh, they're out. Don't worry, I checked.
All the same, I wouldn't want a student walking in and just hearing us.
Hmm. Well, I did find this. To who it concerns. To whoever find this, if you know who this is, I have found shelter. I'm within a home you have seen before, tucked away near a shore. Come to visit, I'll wait inside. Keep an eye, my safe place to hide. It's a black book written. Doesn't even have an isn't signed, but it's a black book just like all the other black books. So most likely, I know who.
Birdie.
If you know who this is, I found shelter. Well, we know who they are, so they found shelter. It's within a home you have seen before, tucked away near a shore. It's a place we've been to before. Do you think
Near a
the witch's
shore.
place? No, the witch's place wasn't near water, was it?
I mean, the abandoned village is by a shore.
True. Come
At least give it a
to.
look. I'm sure they're not in the village, but
Wait.
maybe
Oh,
nearby.
wait. Remember the A direction?
You're right. We could
Let's.
stop by the village and then see if they're there as well in the
Sure.
cottage. Oh, let's put the boards back up.
Oh, yeah.
So no one has been here. Hopefully they don't notice the door.
Was it a different way before?
I don't know, that's the thing.
Oh well, it would be fine. If they were that attention to detail, the school would be a lot less messier and a lot less out clams.
I mean, wouldn't you notice that an office of one of your employees that you potentially kicked out, which I still think is the leading theory, because even if Pop, let's say, left, I think, I think our headmaster would know something's up
No,
if
I
Pop suddenly remembered who they were and left.
I think it's closer to Pop just leaving. So we might have a
Even
pump.
so, I think headmaster knows something's up. They, in all this time that they've been here, not remembered who they were.
A friendly axolotl is asking if we still don't have a janitor at the school, and I don't think we do. I don't think anyone has taken up the janitorial role.
Position.
Yeah.
Angry Raven incoming! Ouch!
Goodness gracious. You shouldn't be so
Oh
high.
dear.
I need their feathers. Their feathers, ironically enough, makes me stronger.
That's. I don't know how to feel about that one. But I guess it makes sense. Taking the energy of one to make another stronger.
True. It's the raven feathers are the things that allows me to cast my spells so quickly. You can infuse upgrade orbs with raven feathers to reduce the cooldown reduction of your spells. That way,
Oh,
I become a fast caster.
smart. Absorbing almost, I guess, their essence from their own feathers.
Yep.
Infusing it with other ingredients and things. Just want to check the village, just in case. Just a quick sweep. Though I don't think they would be here, because it's so close and so open.
Oh yeah. Oh, whoopsie. Messed up a little bit. You can now teleport in and out from here.
Doesn't seem like it.
No. There's the pumpkin.
We have to ensure he doesn't follow us, though I don't think he knows we're here. Hopefully he doesn't know of this place.
I doubt it.
Oh, it looks so nice inside now. So many lights. Ding dong! Why, hello there. You're looking much better. May we come in? I mean...
Thank you. Oh, you've
Thank you so
definitely
much.
turned this place around.
Oh my goodness, it's so adorable.
And I see you've gotten yourself a change of clothes. Dark academia, it suits you.
Seems like you two get it from each other, or maybe you do get it from her.
Oh, ravens.
Student like teacher?
Well, ravens do like their styles. Yes, I was able to find the materials and make some new clothing. Ah, I like to sew as well. Yeah, it's fun creating clothing.
Good handiwork.
I see the sewing machine as well.
Oh, yes.
Oh, trust me, you don't want to imagine how many kids' clothes I had to sew throughout the years.
Oh, I can only imagine. Thankfully, I've only had to sew my own and one other's. So I'm not nearly as proficient as probably the likes of you two.
No, we were able to find the book you left to who it concerns, but do you know anything what happened to Laurie or Paul? We saw that their office was completely, well, gone.
Pop is gone.
Pop was gone. Yes, I guess they weren't gone when you left the letter, or did you ask one of the ravens? The ravens was how he knew where to look in the first place, but the raven said old office, which confused us, and when we got there, well, Which makes sense. It's probably the same raven I heard where they left it. But yeah, it makes sense why they say it old office, but you know, still confusing. Why is it abandoned? I've been here since I left the tower. Makes sense. Don't want to go. I know you don't want to go near the school.
You are cutting it a little close, though. Have any plans? Hmm. Case one of you needs something. That's
Um,
fair. I completely understand there.
hmm. Much as I don't want to be here, it is the place I hold dear. That's fair. Hmm.
Understandable.
If you want to. While I don't have a great mastery over it, I'm only able to use it at the 3rd level of magic. But I could try to teach you what I know about invisibility magic. Could come in handy.
Oh, that's right. You do know that.
It's one of the natural arts. Few people have, well, there's certain spells everyone can cast, and then there are certain spells that must come from a natural art. Due to my years of, well, being a thief and living in the shadows, invisibility came natural to me. That's fair.
Hmm. So you're just sticking close by at this point? Speaking of Lark, I mean, maybe this is just a me concern, but with Pop's just sudden departure, disappearance, not quite sure. I'm definitely concerned that Lark may know something's up, considering throughout all this time, Pop has not remembered who they were and has seemingly been happy and gone along with
Oh, thank you
everything.
for the
And
raid.
either their departure or disappearance is Lark's doing, discovering that they know things,
Hello, gaming.
or even if Pop did leave of their own volition, suddenly finding their adventurous spirit on who they were,
I'll answer that in
or
a second.
once were, I think it would make Lark question
My
what brought it on.
my personal theory is that Lark doesn't know anything yet. I think Pops just boarded up their own thing and just left, honestly. But now that I'm out of the wretched tower and I've had time to rest, I would be able to hold my own just in case. Well, that's good to hear.
That's good. Just a warning. I
Also, Lark
personally
is
think Lark
the
knows
headmaster. So Headmaster
something,
Kiefer
something,
is
maybe not
Lark.
exactly
And
what,
this is
but
their twin sister,
something
Ren.
is amiss, considering Pop either left on their own or they forcefully got rid of Pop
I
because they remembered they were Pop.
I think it's more likely that Popless left, knowing their story and knowing their personality and the story. I think most likely because I think seeing as we know that um, Lark has the ability to at least know about memory magic by helping Cat creating memory potion, and memories seems to be disappearing all around over here, especially with Cat. I would imagine it was just much easier to remove Pop's memories and just keep them around than to just kick them out. I've been slowly
Well,
getting.
then they know that Lark has their memory, or Pop has their memories back, and considering they just disappeared, whether they can sense it or not, they know they're gone. And
Yes,
that would be a cause of concern for anything, and I think they
that's
know
true.
that something's amiss. And I
That I agree with.
think
But
Lark is smarter enough to connect the dots, that things are falling
possibly,
apart.
possibly there is a lot of pieces that have been lost. They will probably notice that Ren has been missing soon, and they will probably notice that Lark or the Pop is gone. So most likely they will start getting more dicey with
Bold.
things. Yes, and Oliver has been deteriorating more, and I wonder if he deteriorates even more, how Lark is going to be affected by that. Thank you for the
It's
raid.
getting more fragile by the moment. I feel like any day now, stories could crack.
That's what I'm worried about as well.
And that they might do something.
Oh,
Oops. I pressed the wrong thing.
hmm.
Hmm. Well, since you've been here, it's just more so of a warning, but what reading have you been catching up on? I mean, I do love a good story. I know a lot of stories hang in the balance, but it's always good to remember some of our favorites or maybe the happier ones.
Mostly magic relearning spells. That's fair. In this world, if you want to be protected, magic is definitely a helpful tool.
Mm.
Fortunately, I couldn't find any of the Brothers Grimm stories. Most of them are unfortunately at the library.
Yes. Would you like us to bring some for you? Is there a particular book you'd like us to bring? Maybe a favorite?
I always loved, especially Snow White and the Rose and Red and Rose Red. Sorry, reading comprehensions aren't here at 2:19 a.m. Um, I always loved them, especially Snow White and Rose Red. I've heard of Snow White, but Rose Red is one I'm a bit unfamiliar with. If they're in the library, don't worry. I'm sure Lark would keep an eye on it.
Why is
Well,
that?
there are two libraries. We could always take it from the second. Hmm.
Oh, since you were a kid, so this is also not only your own personal favorite, but Lark's as
Lark's as
well.
well. Hmm.
Hmm.
Well,
Tell us more. This might give us some more insight, and also, I'm always one for a good story. Hmm.
and I can always make a copy of the books. I'm a quick writer. Don't worry about making copy. I'll find a copy somehow soon enough, I'm sure. That's fair. What can you tell us about this? Yeah.
Hmm. So yourselves in them. Who are the characters from Snow White again besides Snow White herself? She's the only one I seem to only ever remember, except for the dwarves and, of course, Big Bad Witch.
Prince Charming and mostly the animals. Then the king that died.
Mhm. It's not a grim story I ponder much on, but I've never heard of Rose Red. Or at least I don't remember my master telling me about it. They only ever speak of Snow White. It's not a problem. If we maybe see it somewhere, we'd be more than happy to snag a copy for you if you don't come upon one yourself.
I might read Rose Red myself.
Is it a special rendition of Snow White? Is it a special version, perhaps, of it? Or are they two separate books? Hmm. All right, then. I'm gonna wait for Shadow 1 second before we continue. Because I'm just recording, so I can splice it up however I want. Splice, 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 free flow, free flow. Looking nice, looking nice. Oh my gosh! There's Pop. Pop returned. Oh my gosh, Pop is in the office. Laurie Pop is in the office. Let's go. Laurie Pop in the house. Oh. Okay, no worries, Shadow. You're good. I'm being chillin'. Oh my god! Wait! The Paladin's Twitter! Oh my god!
What?
The Lost Paladin's Twitter. Take a look. 9 minutes ago.
Twitter.
Twitter. Check. There might be so Akira's thing is on the Twitter now.
Oh, so it is Juniper.
Are you sure you have a permit to sell that? What? I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Are you sure you have a permit to have Snow White and Rose Red? Oh my gosh, wait, I didn't realize she had different colored eyes. What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. She's just a bean, Your Honor. Your Honor, she's just a bean. I gotta see Juniper's. Come on. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god!
I love doing this lore and listening to Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit.
I'm listening to some tense Genshin music, and I just have a few different songs. Oh.
Now it's Queen, Don't Stop Me Now. I'm just listening to my liked songs right now.
Let's
It's
go.
just like
Let's
Limp
go.
Bizkit, Break Stuff, and I'm like, yeah, kind of sad lore, and then in my ears, it's all about the he says, she says bullshit. I'm just like dancing over here.
Oh, that's great. Let's go. Oh my gosh, here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome. I love his glasses. Her glasses are so cute.
I'm embracing the passion by like Lady Godiva. Gonna go. Burning through the sky, yeah. 100 degrees, what call me Mr. Fahrenheit.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that.
You're good. We're literally just raving on Twitter about something.
Oh, about what?
Oh, we were just talking about Lost Paladins. That's it.
Yeah, I just retweeted and did like on Dov's thing like that's my boy.
That's my boy. Yeah, we were raving about them because they're so cute.
Yeah, dude,
I love their characters.
I'm gonna apply. I think I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say. I know when applications are supposed to maybe be opening, but I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say yet. So. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Alright, ready for lore, losers? I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Yeah!
I'm so sorry.
By the way, I typed that with my screen off. Both my screens were turned off, so that's why I so horribly spelled stuff like that.
That was good spelling for that, though.
I didn't see what I was spelling, and I have this thing where when I want to spell who, for some reason I spell how. Because ADHD doesn't like me. Anyways, back into character. British accent.
British!
British.
Want some tea and crumpets?
Train crumpets. But no. Goodness, I realize I don't actually keep his accent for far too long and then I just go back to my own. I need to start actually working on that. Anyways, you were saying Red Rose. Anything you can really tell us about that one? No, wait else that. Sorry, so loopy. Okay. Yes, now I know where we are. Sorry.
It's okay. I had to look back to see where the heck we were as well. I
Yeah.
did not remember where we left off.
Right. Lights, camera, action. So, well, we'll definitely try to see if we can find you a copy if you can't yourself and, might read Snow White again. It's been a while and figure out what this Red Rose is, because apparently neither of us do. And, it's a very rare day when neither of us know something.
I concur.
I'll take a look next week to see if I can find a copy of the book. No worries.
That would be helpful. Especially if it's, well, both of your personal favorites, and I imagine it holds some weight in Lark's mind. However important or unimportant it may be, time will only tell, but usually you can tell a lot about a person by which stories and media and things that they like to consume, and how they think, and things they might be inspired by.
That's fair. Probably should mention, I mentioned this the other day, but I should probably mention it again. Prom is coming up on Friday, I think. Friday. So be aware of that. There's a lot of things going to happen at the school coming this Friday, so be mindful of that.
Keep your wits about you, I suppose. In case something does happen. But I think we're maybe in the clear? I shouldn't say that. Pop's gone.
That's true. Alright. Well, it's lovely having you here, and I'll probably pop by every now and then, probably with cast invisibility to make sure no one follows, and check up on you, and, if I can probably teach you a thing or two about invisibility myself if you want to make sure you go unseen. No worries, always happy to be of help. Right.
Well then.
I think I'm gonna head home. Sounds good. I might come visit you soon to ask you about some magic and teach you some magic as well.
Well, you have a lovely day again, Ren. Bye-bye. Alright then. Thank you.
I think it's good for us to head back.
No fair, you're so fast.
I can't help it. A voice like being fast, nimble feet. Now, as a thief, the whole point is to be nimble-feeted.
Wish I had a little bit of what my master taught me here, but it doesn't seem to really work that way.
Different type of magic?
I guess so, and it doesn't seem like it's welcome here, but that's fine.
Well, I would like to tell you maybe why, but as a man who comes from a land with no magic, it's not like I have a lot of ways to test what magics work or not. But
He did encourage me to set it aside, though, so I guess this is just how it's going to work.
It could be a possibility that just there's not the correct type of materials in this world. No, different stories have different comprehensions of mana. Maybe whatever you use as a magic source just doesn't fully exist here.
Well, it's not like I need a staff in that world, really.
gonna save
It
it.
is a
Jeez.
grim fairy tale, so it is a wonder why I can't.
Who's being annoying? You come from a grim fairy tale?
I do.
Do you
Well,
know
a
which one?
world where they all are true and exist. They are
Oh,
true events that occur.
fair enough. Well, I think I'm gonna probably retire for the day. Prom is coming up soon, and I have stuff to prepare for.
I agree. I have too much rum to make, too much cheesecake.
Oh yes, I've just been starting to work on some stuff as well. I feel I might still be a bit short, but I'll try to add as much as I can.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. We're all pitching in. There's only so many people.
True, but still, I need to make
It's
sure
not
we are
like a
prepared.
gala.
No, it's a party. It's a party, so just gotta make the right preparations.
Will you take care, Shadow?
You as well.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Handsome. I appreciate you. Goodbye. Alrighty then. Like I said, this was going to be a very short stream. Wasn't supposed to last long at all because again, I'm in good sense of maybe being in trouble. So yeah, thank you all for showing up. Sorry for this very like just abrupt fast stream. Thank you for everyone who showed up. I hope you liked a little bit of lore. Um, Rowan, if you want to, I can gladly fill you up on all the lore that you missed. But we are going to go ahead and raid Mr. Dovrain, who's going to continue streaming here, and his title stream is A Walk in the Woods. So yes, it's quite going to be quite interesting. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and raid him, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.